Hi, I'm Alison and my partner is Gerson. This is our final project. We are going to talk about if we were facing a zombie apocalypse, what should we do in Cartago? We have a problem because there isn't a plan or protocol for a zombie apocalypse because it's sung as something impossible, that just happen in movies, but no one really knows if we could actually happen.
So we thinking a solution. So we want to create a survival plan just in case for people in Cartago, including places that you can stay, their advantages and disadvantages.
Before choosing a location, we did some research of what are the characteristics of a good shelter and a good location to make a shelter. As first characteristic, we have a very important one. We must have source of food and clean water. It is important to have places where we can plant vegetables or fruits, and better if we can have animals that can give us food, such as chickens or cows. As a second characteristic, the place must be a place with difficult access for zombies or people who want to be harmed, but at the same time, it must be easy to protect for those who are going to be inside the shelter, either because it has few entrances, has height, or a special security system. The third, it's no life or death, but it would be a big plus to have it, as it will make it easier to have a good life in the shelter. I am talking about a place that is self-sufficient with, I don't know, electric power, for example. And the last one is an example of something that will be facilitated if we have the third option. We need to have light during the night and heat for the cold days and the nights because the street will probably be empty, and this causes wild animals to start coming to places they didn't before. And this put us in danger too, not just zombies. And having vision during the night is very important in case that something happens.
So now I'm gonna talk about surviving in a refuge. So first we have the Ruinas del Templo Santiago Apóstol. This is located in the center of the city of Cartago. And I think that this is a really good place to stay because it has the structure of an old church. So it has big walls and made of stone. So it is, or I don't think that the zombies could actually like enter into the property. And also it has a lot of space inside. So you can have a garden and, like have or vegetables and something to eat. Also, other advantage is that um, it is in the center of the city, so you have access to a lot of different resources and stuff, such as food and medicines from other stores. But the main disadvantage is that again, it is located in a city, so it could be dangerous because all the people are gonna be looking for the same things, and when you need them, the people are going crazy and they could do anything to get them. So it could be really dangerous. And the next place is Carlos Duran Sanatorium. I also think that this is a good place because it is protected with Barbie wire. So I think it could be safe, but at the same time, the place is big. So if you are in a small group, it could be not the best place because you have to always be like looking and be aware of every place, because you know maybe the wear is not in a good shape, and the zombies could enter in the property, and you know. Also, it has a lot of space and a lot of like houses, so it is a good like place for a group, a big group. And then we have the ruinas of Ujaraz, and I think that it has the same advantages as the Las Ruinas del Templo Santiago Apóstol, but I think that this place could be better actually, because the city of Ujaraz is not as big as the city of Cartago. So I think that it's safer. So yes.
Now I'm going to talk about what would happen if we can have a refuge or a shelter to live in. What if we have to choose a place like a neighborhood or something? Evaluating downtown Cartago with the aspects we saw at the beginning, we can see that it has no places where we can plant things to it. It is a central place, so it is easily accessible to zombies. That is dangerous to those trying to survive. Um, but now, on the other hand, uh, considering the possibility of living in the surrounds of the center, we have the option of living in Turrialba. I am from Turrialba, so I think it could be a good place to survive for the following reasons. It has a lot of nature, and you can have animals, so you can always have food. I don't know if you know, but in order to get to Realba, there are only 3 roads. So for this reason, I think it is easy to protect because we need protect only 3 principal roads. One disadvantage is that it is a bit isolated. There are mountains. If you need height or if you prefer stay in the valley, you can. Uh, well, that place is very good. It will only need to be necessary to make a good shelter. For that, we are going to listen to what my partner has to say.
So finally, we have a bunker inspiration. So it's important that if you have the opportunity to build a bunker, you do it, because it is a good place where you are not gonna have like the problem of zombies like entering in the building and all of that stuff. So as we see in the picture, this is a giant building made of stone and with a solid roof. So something like that, it's what you are gonna target, you know? So for this, you need a to be in a big group, and you have to look for all the different materials, like big and solid materials to build something like that. Again, this is something similar to the ruinas, the both the Templo Santiago Apóstol and Ruinas de Huaraz, but this is something that you are going to build. So it could be in the place that you think it's better. So it could be surroundings of the city or downtown of the city. So you have different options because you are going to build all the thing, all the place. So this was what we thought the main characteristics of surviving in a zombie apocalypse. So thank you so much. I hope that you learned something that it could be important, and see you.